I better find your loving. I better find your.
Hey y'all, it is Imaginese. Some of y'all call me Nene, and that's fine too. I am so excited to be here with y'all today. We're going to be discussing my fitness journey. Y'all have been begging me for this video, so y'all better blow it up. For real. No cap. Okay? So this is going to be a two-part video. Can we get a round of applause, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay? So the first part, we're going to be talking about my fitness journey before BSG and my fitness journey after BSG. And the second part, we're going to be talking about the things that I'm doing now in my fitness journey that I think have been very beneficial and is the reason why I'm looking snatched, okay? I grabbed some tea. I got some tea here, so go grab you some. Pause this video. I'll wait. And after that, if you could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I think it's time. Let's get into this video.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart.
I was 300 pounds before I got BSG. And at 300 pounds, y'all, I was still active, okay? Because I'm from Chicago and I was still walking and all of that. I also was a part of a run club. I actually ran my first 5K at 300 pounds. I used to work at a yoga studio at 300 pounds, okay? So your girl was pretty active, but my eating habits, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I was still pretty active. I wouldn't say I was as active as I am now. I pretty much work out every day or do some type of form of exercise or just moving my body. But at 300 pounds, y'all, I was still getting to it. Still doing what needed to be done. But now I'm just doing it at a higher capacity. So because at 300 pounds, I was still pretty active. So I was doing like Orange Theory, cycling, yoga, running. I pretty much had a good, solid foundation about fitness and certain activities that I like to do versus what I didn't like to do. And I think that helped me a lot when I started my fitness journey after getting VSG. But we'll talk about that a little bit towards the end. So then I got VSG. I got VSG February 17th, I believe, of 2023. So before I got VSG, between November of 2022 and February of 2023, I lost around 25 pounds. So I was 273.4 when I started my pre-op diet. All right, so now that we got the weight stuff out of the way, a lot of people ask me, can they start working out right after VSG? And I'm just gonna say it, I don't think you should. Please don't, okay? Please don't. And I say that because you have to give your body a chance to heal. You have to give your body a chance to heal. Give yourself time, right? To adjust to this new lifestyle because it is a totally different lifestyle than what we are accustomed to. However, after you are done with surgery, y'all know the rule. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you what the rule is. Walk, 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 walk. You can walk as much as you like. I walked so much, y'all, after surgery, especially after like 2 weeks after surgery. I was walking so much because I couldn't do like physical exercises or I wasn't prepared to do like heavy lifting and things like that. So I just walked a lot. It was easy for me. It felt good. And I think you should give that a try before you go trying to lift some weights. All right, so I walked so much, okay? And even when I was walking after VSG, I was still very cognitive of how my body felt. So I didn't overdo it. I didn't push myself too hard. But I was walking about a mile a day, just outside or on the treadmill, but mostly outside because it was just nice to be outside. So people always ask me, when did I start weightlifting, strength training, all of that? I started 3 months post-op. So that would have been March, April, May. In May, I got consistent in the gym. And at first, when I was going in there, I wasn't that confused, but I was a little confused. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? So instead of just doing anything, I decided to do some research. And during my research, I found this girl that had this beginner's workout plan that she posted on TikTok. And so I was like, let me just try this for, a month, maybe 2 months, and see how it goes. And y'all, when I tell you that was the best idea I ever came up with, because it showed me what I was capable of, what I already knew how to do, versus what I needed to learn how to do. All right, y'all, so I brought out the handy dandy iPad because I'm going to go over this beginner's workout split with y'all. So Sensational Pump, she is the one that created this. She gave me permission to create it and put it inside of a Google Doc for y'all. And with every workout, I have linked a TikTok video. So all you have to do is click on the workout and a TikTok video will show you how to do the workout correctly. For every workout, you're going to start by stretching. Please stretch, okay? You want to stretch your body. This is very important. You don't want to get hurt or anything like that. I have a YouTube video linked so you can stretch, okay? Everything is done for you. So you don't even have to do that much. You just got to go to the gym. All right. And then after you stretch, you want to do 10 minutes on the treadmill. I used to do about 10 to 15 minutes on the treadmill. You don't want this to be very hard on your body. You should be able to speak while you're working. Okay? While you're on that treadmill, you should be able to speak. So you're not working too hard. Just do that for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, after that, you're going to go into your weightlifting. So for Monday, you are going to be focused on hamstrings and glutes. For Tuesdays, we have triceps and biceps. Wednesdays is shoulders and back. Thursdays is the quads and the glutes. And Friday is a core exercise. So that gives you Saturday and Sunday off. However, you do not have to follow this exact split if you do not want to. So say you want Wednesday off and Sunday off. You can split it up however you need to. But this is what worked for me. And this is what seemed to work for a woman that created this. All right. So after you do your weightlifting, I did overhead marches. There's a video link in the Google Doc that shows you how to do overhead marches. These help you, with your waist area and things like that. You want to remember you can't target fat loss in certain areas. However, you can tone certain areas so it gives that illusion that you're like all toned and fit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, look at my arms. We're toning these. Toning them up. All right. So after that, you want to do another 10 to 15 minutes of cardio. This could be the treadmill. This could be the elliptical, the Stairmaster. Do whatever you want to do. But you want to do 10 to 15 minutes after that. That way you have about a total of 20 to 30 minutes of cardio and a good amount of time doing your weightlifting. Just remember when you're weightlifting, it's very important to not be discouraged about how much weight you're lifting. So if you can only lift up 3 pounds or 5 pounds right now, that's okay. That's not a bad thing. I'm proud of you. Don't compromise your posture and actually feeling what you need to feel in a certain area because you want to lift heavier. That's not what's important right now. This is your beginner's journey. So it's okay. Let's put on the training wheels and let's go at a slow pace. And eventually you'll be able to lift those heavier things and still maintain your posture and not get hurt. If y'all want this free beginner's workout guide, The girl that actually created it allowed me to create a Google Doc out of it, and I linked TikToks in it for you to actually learn how to do the workouts appropriately. This is very important because if you are not doing the workouts right, you could really injure yourself. So you want to make sure that you have the correct posture and all of those things. Definitely check out that workout. I'm going to link it in the description box below. But if you ever want to look at it, it's also linked in my Instagram bio. So yeah, y'all go follow me over there, okay? So you just got VSG and you're like, this is a lot, right? I would try to start with that beginner's workout plan. But maybe you decide, Nini, I'm not a gym girl. I'm not a gym bro. I just do not mess with the gym. And that's why I got y'all, because I thought about that. There are so many at-home workouts that you can do that can pretty much replace the gym. Pilates is really good and can be very beneficial. You can also do Grow with Joe. There's so many other workouts. So y'all know I got y'all. I'm gonna put together a playlist of all my favorite workouts from home, and it's going to be linked in the bio below. You can check those out. Also, say you're not a workout at home person. Maybe you just don't have the motivation right now, and eventually we'll get there. There's other things that you can do. Orange Theory is really nice. You can go to a cycling class. Yoga is amazing. Walking is amazing. This isn't about being the fittest person or going so hard. This is about just normalizing movement in your life, making it a habit, right? And so you want to find things that are fun for you to do to make this a habit. While I enjoy the gym, I also enjoy a good workout at home. I also enjoy cycling. I enjoy Orange Theory. I tried Solid Core and I hated that shit. But that's just me, you know? Good vibes. But yeah, you want to do stuff that you like. All right, so we're going to get into some tips. My number one tip, y'all, when you are just starting with your fitness journey, especially after you got VSG, this is very important, or some form of weight loss surgery. And this isn't just for my VSG girlies. I apologize. I don't mean to discriminate. It's just what I got, so I just always say it. But this is for all my weight loss girlies or people that haven't gotten weight loss surgery. This can also apply to you. But you want to make sure that you're hydrated. This is very important. Please make sure that you're hydrated. You do not want to become dehydrated while working out. So make sure you get those liquids in. I also was getting IV therapy every 2 weeks in the beginning. So when I started working out at 3 months, I actually was getting it before then, but I really was getting it every 2 weeks after I started working out. I also prioritized drinking my water and drinking waters that were infused with like cucumbers, limes, lemons. Like, this is very important. Coconut water, things like that to make sure that I was hydrated. You also want to make sure that you're prioritizing your protein. This is very important, especially for my weight loss surgery people. It's kind of hard to get protein in to begin with, so you really want to make sure that that is a priority. So my second tip is don't overdo it. I know everybody be so ready to go hard. Don't overdo it, because when you overdo it, eventually you're just going to end up quitting. And that's not the goal. The goal is for us to make this a lifestyle change and for you to wake up in the next 10 years and still be exercising and moving your body. So don't overdo it. Me, I started off 5 times a week. That's me though. I told y'all about my journey. When I was 300 pounds, I was still working. I was still pretty active. If you know that's not you, start with like 3 days a week. Then work your way up to maybe 5 days a week. Start maybe just do once a week and then work your way up there. You don't have to try to do 5 times a week when you first start. That's unnecessary. But if you can do it, kudos to you. But if not, Don't beat yourself up about it. My last tip is please listen to your body. You have to listen to your body. Your body is going to tell you everything. If something does not feel right, if you're working out and something feels like it's pinching or it's in pain, you don't have to finish that workout because you don't want to quit. If something is in pain, maybe that's not something we should be doing. Maybe there's a modification that you can do, right? So just listen to your body. That's the whole point, I guess, of fitness, in my opinion, is really just listening to your body. And now if it's burning, that's a whole different thing. Okay, you want to feel the burn, but if you're in pain, listen to your body and just take it easier. Last thing on our agenda before we get into part 2, why didn't I get a trainer? That's what a lot of people ask me. Why didn't I get a trainer? And I honestly, at first I was thinking about it. I really was. But then I realized that this wasn't about just getting in shape. This was about me actually learning about different avenues in fitness, right? About weightlifting, strength training, Pilates, yoga, all of these things I love to learn. I'm a learner by nature. So I was okay with seeking out the information. If you're not one of those people that want to seek out the information, there are so many people that offer guides. You could follow the beginner's guide that I gave you or recommended. You could go get a personal trainer as well. I also didn't get a personal trainer because personal trainers have a tendency, in my experience, this is my experience, to work you really hard. I was not in a place in my VSG journey where I could be worked like somebody that's eating 150 grams of protein and maybe 2,000 calories a day, right? I wasn't there. I was not eating that much because of weight loss surgery, and my protein was pretty low. So I knew it was probably best for me to just go on the gym, push myself as much as I could, but still stay in a very comfortable lane. Because I don't respond well to people like screaming in my face and things like that. Like, I'm a scream back. So yeah, that's also a reason why I didn't get a personal trainer. All right, y'all, that was a lot. I feel like I just talked so much. I didn't even get to drink my tea. Like, just kidding. But in all seriousness, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm so thankful for this community that I've built. So I just want to say thank y'all for following me and watching this video. In part 2, we're going to be talking about the things that I'm doing now. And yeah, I'm so excited. And just remember, if y'all wouldn't mind, I would appreciate a like, a comment, and if you could tap on that red subscribe button, I would really love that. All right, y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all in part 2.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart.